So autism high school issues. This video is going to make you think differently. Hey guys, welcome back to the Aspie world, the place where we think differently daily. My name is Dan. I have autism, ADHD, OCD and dyslexia. Now, if you are new around here and you'd like to learn more about that, remember to hit the subscribe button by clicking that notification bell. If you're watching over on Facebook, be sure to give this page a like and a follow to see more videos just like this one. And if you're watching over on Instagram, make sure to give this account a follow to see more videos just like this and more autism content. Guys, what is going on? Welcome back here. I just want to let you guys know that I have a free Autism Life Hacks PDF book available for download right now at autismhacks.net. Please go ahead and download that. That is super awesome. But today, I just want to have a discussion with you about autism in high school and the issues that that people encompass whilst being on the spectrum and in high school. Because I've been to high school, I went there, I was that kid who struggled, and I was actually undiagnosed in high school as well. So it was very difficult for me to go around. And you know, one of the things that I think was really interesting about autism in high school is that there's a certain kind of perception that people think like that you're going to be a certain way and think a certain way about certain things, and so there are so many individuals who are struggling right now, you know, on the autism spectrum at school and the format in which the learning environment is presented. So it's all to do with the learning styles and the learning types. Now, the school system uses a single model of teaching to teach every single student that they come across. So every student goes in there, they use the same model of teaching for every single one. Now, I'm no genius, but I know that people are so individual that not one of those people are going to have the exact same way of learning. So how on earth can a schooling system say that they provide equal access for everybody when the school system isn't even set up to give accessibility to the people who go there who aren't on learning difficulty spectrum disorders, right? So this is like handing out the same size school uniform to everybody, regardless of their size. It would never work. You wouldn't be able to handle the same school uniforms to everyone. Because nobody's the same, it's never going to work, right? And this is all down to the fact that we think differently. Everybody on the autism spectrum thinks differently, but people in general think differently, right? So people who think differently, like people on the autism spectrum, will also learn differently. They will have different learning abilities. So people on the autism spectrum are more of like visual-based, tactile learners as well. So this means like looking at the whiteboard and that typical kind of like looking at a whiteboard or looking at a screen with a presentation on it is going to be completely just mind-numbing for someone on the autism spectrum. And that is never going to work. Even if you have like textbooks, kind of like, you know, reading out a textbook, that learning type for people on the autism spectrum is never going to work. It needs to be engaging. It needs to be visual. It needs to be representative. It needs to be tactile. You need to pick something up and feel it, and look at it, hold it, and understand it, learn it, participate in that thing. This is why people on the autism spectrum excel in areas in school where it may be creative arts, it could be woodwork, it could be something that's way more creative. Because when you're around creativity, you're part of its movement. Creativity is a fluid motion of ideas coming in and out to a succession. But when you're sitting down learning and it's looking at a stagnant board and somebody's telling you this is something, this doesn't work. This is not engaging. The brain isn't engaged, and the autistic brain isn't engaged. They want to touch it, feel it, experience it, be part of it. Now, this learning type can be achieved when changing to a more hands-on approach, right? So when using props and models to teach. So when you're teaching mathematics, you could use Lego bricks to teach mathematics, right? And I use this, and I used Minecraft. So actually my dissertation, for my end of year university project, I actually created a teaching tool in Minecraft to teach kids or anybody how to understand molecular symmetry and group theory, which is a physical chemistry complex theory. But I could teach it to them in seconds very, very easily because I was using Minecraft. I was using a tool that they could go in and look around and play around, right? Because this is more of a hands-on approach. So when you have, you know, at least using things like, you know, models and infographics, and at the very least use like cartoons to represent stuff, like on a visual-based learning experience, you'll get such a greater succession. Now, if you're watching this and you're a teacher, then maybe switch some of your stuff up to having more visual-based props rather than just text-based. And if you're watching this and you're an autistic person, why not ask the teacher to try and explain it to you using props and physical actual manifestations to show stuff moving? Because that, to me, is key. It's where it's at. It really kind of rocked me to my senses. When I started using Lego bricks to understand mathematics, I was able to do maths so much easier, and now I love mathematics. And I actually would do a degree in maths if I had the time and the ability to do that. I would go to do a degree in mathematics. But when I first started my, you know, university career, I mean, there was no way I was learning maths. I thought I was going to fail miserably because I didn't understand the maths until I got it, you know, and I got it because I realized I was more like a hands-on learner, you know. I'm a tactile, I'm a thinker in a different way, which is exactly what this channel's about. Now guys, if you have anything to add to this discussion, let me know. Drop it in a comment down below and let's talk it out. I love listening, I read every single comment, and I love talking, so that'd be really cool. If you think this video is interesting and insightful, please share it on your Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram accounts, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I will see you next time, guys. Peace.